the next step was the remote access to the entire company. In this case, we want to connect every single network which is part of the company. So at the moment we have one headquarters, we have branch office in Frankfurt with the weather station and the building control, and we have the AWS cloud private network where we have our database server located, which is something which our developers needs to work with on daily basis. So the setup we're gonna to do at the moment is to add another branch office in Frankfurt and the cloud, which is AWS with MySQL database. And then all team members will be able to access all the systems on all networks which company has from one single point, from one single app, by one click in good access. Well, let's get back to the configuration. I'm gonna to go again to the clouds and branches setup, and I'm gonna to add another branch office, which is branch, we call it Brna. The private network is like this, and I'm gonna to add one more. So it's being added at the moment on the gateway, and when it's ready, I will ask again Jiří to make the configuration on another side, on the edge router, and these credentials will be necessary for this setup. And as I said, you'll find the guide how to connect the branch and clouds in our support portal. Well, now we have both offices connected together, and now we need to add the AWS cloud. So I'm gonna to click add new connection, AWS cloud. It's cloud connection, and the network is this one. And AWS will be connected through the IPsec tunnel. So we need to configure these setups. All these credentials you will find in a guide and in a AWS configuration when you add IPsec tunnel from Amazon. So now we need to fill this form. Okay, so we have the form ready for connecting AWS. So I'm going to add this tunnel connection, and the same setup will be necessary to be done on a cloud, in this case AWS, and the guides, as I mentioned, are available on our support portal. So we'll wait until it's finished and we have it ready. So now we have all three private networks, two in branch local office and one in cloud, connected together, and we are able to access the local systems in these local private networks. So I'm ready to add the systems I mentioned in the presentation. So first of all, I'm going to add the database server, which is located in a AWS. So I'll find some good icon for database. It's a DB server, and the address is should be HTTP. There is a MySQL database. This one should be correct. What do you think?
Yeah, it's correct.
Is this your dev server?
Yeah, that's something I work with every day.
Perfect. So I'm adding this this system, and I'll ask two more. First one will be the house control. So I'm gonna to find the white house icon here. Should be this, and it should be house control, and it is on this address. Correct? What do you think?
I'm not sure. That's something I'm not using as a developer.
Let's see. So we have the house control added, and now I'm gonna do the final, which is weather station. So I'm gonna to add this one, this address. Shoot. Okay, it should be correct. So now we have all these local network systems added, and again, when I switch to the application and click refresh, I can access all of them. So now I'll ask Jiří if you can test these systems from your point of perspective, from your point of view.
Okay, sure. Perfect. I'll share my screen.
Thank you.
And as you can see, I haven't refreshed my app yet, so I'm doing it now. And I can see all shortcuts for all systems that Michael added. So let's test accessing DB server in AWS Cloud. I'm just using this shortcut. As you can see, I'm able to get to the login screen, fill some credentials, and I'm in. I can operate with our database. I can develop and
do the stuff.
do the stuff. So I'm gonna sign out. That's perfect. That's something I need. And I might try control building in Frankfurt or in Brno. And as you can see, I'm able to see all data from that smart house, from that smart building. I can even control lights in different rooms.
Yeah,
So-
switch them off.
That's something I shouldn't be able to do as a developer. So I'm able to do it right now, but Michael is gonna cut it.
Perfect. This is a good example. We really don't want our developer team to control our office house. It's not a good idea. So then we need to do the fourth part of this presentation to do the proper access control, and this is something I'm gonna to show you now.